Hi guys, today I'm here to do a first impressions review of the new foundation from L'Oreal. It's the Nude Magique Eau de Teint. I don't know how to say that. Has been everywhere. I've seen this on blogs, on adverts, on the telly, everywhere. And I couldn't resist. I had to try it. I've seen some amazing reviews and I thought I had to give it a go. This is supposed to be a very lightweight foundation. L'Oreal even says that it's lighter than water, which I doubt very much, but that's how it's been marketed, as a very lightweight, pretty much weightless foundation. It has an SPF of 18, which means it's not perfect for flash photography. You will get some flashback, but it's perfect for the daytime, which is what you want. You want your SPF already in your foundation and you're good to go. Now onto the actual foundation. My shade is 140 Pure Beige, and I find the shade to be a really good match for my skin tone. I did take some time to get myself the right shade. There were quite a lot of shades to choose from, contrary to what I've seen in other reviews, and I did find myself a bit lost when it came to finding my shade. I was between shade 150, 140 and 110. So these were sort of the three closest shades to my skin tones. 110 was something ivory, I can't remember the name, it was too light for me. 150 was too dark and too golden, and 140 was just perfect. I like foundations that have beige tones in it. I think it sort of cancels out a lot of the dullness that I get on my skin, and I've found that with the Giorgio Armani foundation that's also quite beige toned, so I always try and go for the beige tone foundations, and I'm really glad I found a good colour match. But I did take, like I said, a good 20 minutes trying the three of them on my jawline, putting a strip of every foundation that I thought matched and just comparing it to my neck. I wanted ultimately my foundation to match my neck rather than my face, because if it matches my neck, I only have to apply the foundation on my face. If it matches my face, I've got to apply it on my face and on my neck to look even. So it matched my neck perfectly, and I'm wearing the foundation at the moment. And first impressions, absolutely love it. I think it's really good. It does what it says on the tin. It's a very lightweight foundation. I can hardly feel it on my skin. It's really nice. So at first I tried applying it with my fingers and I found it didn't work as well. It just didn't blend as well. It was looking a bit patchy, and I just didn't like the way it felt with my fingers. L'Oreal says you're supposed to shake it and tip the bottle upside down with your finger on the top, and whatever is left on your finger is supposed to be able to cover your face. I found that that doesn't work for me. That gives me too little product. I had to actually do 2 turns of the bottle on each side of my face to get the coverage I wanted, but that's because this is a very light to medium coverage foundation. With 1 pump on each side, I get a very light coverage, which is perfect for a day when I'm just running errands or staying at home or not doing much. But if I want to go out, I actually need a little bit more coverage. Not because I've got spots or acne or anything, but I do have discoloration on some areas of my face. I've got pigmentation on my cheeks and I've got some redness on my skin. And I found that with 1 pump on each side, it was a little bit too little coverage, and I needed a little bit more. But even with 2 pumps on each side, I still can't feel the foundation on my face. It doesn't cake up at all. The foundation seems to disappear almost immediately. I found the best way to apply it is with the Real Techniques buffing brush, which is this brush here, and instead of buffing it into my skin, I literally just go like that, like I'm painting the foundation onto my skin, and it starts to melt away, disappear. It's a very weird texture. It's not a liquid, it's not a cream, it's not powder. It reminds me of the Giorgio Armani Maestro foundation, which I have a review on my blog and I'll link it down below. It's just the way in which when you put it on, it's a liquid, and when you blend it, it sort of evaporates. And I think L'Oreal even says it on the description of this foundation that it has oils which evaporate. I don't know what these oils do, and I don't know why they evaporate and why they leave the foundation like this, but it works and it looks really natural You won't get flawless coverage. I can still see areas that my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation would have covered, but that's much more of a full coverage foundation, like medium to full coverage, and not always I want that sort of coverage. In fact, I've been relying way too much on that sort of coverage for a day-to-day thing, and maybe I shouldn't. I think this foundation is perfect for day-to-day. You don't need more than this type of coverage if you don't have major skin problems. Maybe if you have big scars and acne to cover, this won't be enough and you'll have to rely on a lot of concealer. But if your major skin problems are pigmentation and redness, this foundation really performs well. The thing I like the most about this foundation is it's the feel of it. It feels like nothing, but it does cover my concerns, my problem areas. Like I said before, I did use more than L'Oreal recommends, but that's what worked for me, and I think everyone has to find what works for them. But overall, I think it's a great foundation. Light to medium coverage. If you like your BB creams, your light coverage foundation, like Chanel Vita Lumiere, or let me see, Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. If you like these sort of coverage, then you will like this foundation. And if you have dry skin, I can say from experience on my dry skin that it worked well when my skin was moisturized. If I hadn't moisturized my skin, it probably would have looked a bit clingy on my dry patches, but I did moisturize my skin first, so I didn't have that problem. So if you do have dry skin, make sure you moisturize your skin first and then you put the foundation on. But I can't vouch for oily skin, so if any of you that have oily skin have tried this foundation, please leave your comments below so that we can all benefit from your experiences. This is only a first impressions review. This is the first time I've tried this foundation and I haven't actually spent the whole day with it. I'll keep it on today. It's about, what time is it now? It's about 3:45 now in the afternoon, so I don't have long until the day it's finished, but I'll try and keep it until I go to bed, which is about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and see what the foundation looks like in the end. On my blog I'll put a full review letting you guys know how the foundation performed throughout the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this little review style of video. I haven't done one of these before, but I've seen some of them around and I liked the format and I thought it would be quite nice to do. And some of you guys asked me when I posted a photo on Instagram that I had bought this foundation. Some of you asked me to do a first impressions review, so I did it. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did so that I know, and I'll keep doing them if you guys like it. Leave it on the comments below if you've tried this foundation before and if it worked for you. Just make sure you leave like your skin type and if it worked or not for you. I think we would all appreciate your experiences. So I'll see you guys very, very soon, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!